Have you ever wondered how our world is changing in ways we can't always see? Our planet, a delicate system of unique beauty and precious life, has been experiencing fascinating and alarming changes in its climate over the past few decades. Global warming, a dramatic increase largely due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels and cutting down forests, is raising temperatures to troubling levels. These changes are not only affecting our weather patterns, but their impact on our daily lives is becoming more profound. Rising sea levels are putting coastal areas at risk, and more powerful and quick storms are destroying homes and infrastructure. But the effect of global warming extends beyond just the weather, disrupting ecological systems that have repercussions on our societies and environments. It disproportionately affects vulnerable communities, often those most concerned with making ends meet. Global warming also further complicates our current social and economic outlook, where numerous species are being lost and millions of animals are at risk. Yet there is hope. With collective effort and sustained action, we can mitigate the effects of climate change and build a stronger future for coming generations. Global warming is not just a distant threat, but a reality that is already altering the world as we know it. But what does global warming mean for us and for the world we live in? Well, in simple terms, global warming is an extraordinary increase in Earth's average temperature, primarily due to human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. These changes are not just altering our weather, but they're having a profound impact on our lives today. Rising sea levels, a direct consequence of warming temperatures and melting ice caps, are posing a significant threat to low-lying coastal areas. Homes, communities, even whole cities are at risk of being submerged under the encroaching tides. On top of this, we're witnessing storms of increasing strength and frequency, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Homes, infrastructure, the very fabric of our communities, all are being swept away in the blink of an eye. Yet, the effects of global warming aren't just confined to our weather, it's disrupting our ecological systems, the intricate and delicate balance of life on our planet. This disruption reverberates through our societies and economies, exacerbating existing inequalities. It's often the most vulnerable communities that bear the brunt, those who are least equipped to deal with these changes, and whose livelihoods are most closely tied to the health of our environment. Furthermore, we're seeing a tragic loss of biodiversity. Species are disappearing at an alarming rate, and millions of animals are at risk. Our vibrant coral reefs are turning ghostly white, our lush forests are shrinking, and our once teeming oceans are growing eerily quiet. Global warming is not just changing our weather, but disrupting our ecological systems and impacting our societies. It's a threat that we can no longer ignore. A wake-up call to all of us who call this planet home. But there's hope. Through collective effort and sustainable practices, we can mitigate the effects of climate change and build a stronger future for the generations to come. Now is the time to take responsibility for our world and make meaningful change. The time is now for our world and for all who call it home. Global warming is not just changing our weather, but disrupting our ecological systems and impacting our societies. Yet, there is hope. Through collective effort and sustainable practices, we can mitigate the effects of climate change and build a stronger future for coming generations. We are not powerless in the face of this global challenge. Every action we take, no matter how small, has the potential to make a significant impact. Consider renewable energy sources like solar panels and wind turbines. These marvels of modern technology harness the power of nature, transforming sunlight and wind into clean, renewable energy. Every kilowatt generated is a step away from the damaging effects of fossil fuels and a stride towards a sustainable future. Then there are the efforts to replenish our green spaces. Each tree planted, each forest restored, not only revives lost habitats for countless species, but also serves as a natural carbon sink, absorbing CO2 emissions and helping to balance our climate. It's not just about global initiatives, though. The choices we make in our everyday lives matter too. From reducing our waste and recycling to choosing sustainable products and supporting companies with green policies, our everyday actions can add up to significant change. It's also about education and raising awareness. By understanding the impacts of climate change and the benefits of sustainable living, we can inspire others to join in the fight. Knowledge is power, and when shared, it becomes a catalyst for action. Collectively, we have the power to shape the future of our planet. We have the ability to make choices that not only benefit us, but also the generations to come. It's a responsibility we all share, a challenge we must all rise to. The time is now to take responsibility for our world and to enact meaningful change for our planet and for all those who call it home. It's time to turn awareness into action and action into a global movement for change. Together, we can make a difference and lay the foundations for a better tomorrow.